Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we are making the most amazing cast iron skillet jalapeno poppers here on the Big Green Egg. All right, today for ingredients we got some nice jalapeno poppers, some scallions, homemade bacon, cream cheese, goat cheese, sharp cheddar, and mozzarella. So the game plan here is to cut off the top third of these jalapenos. We're gonna trim the stems a little bit, just like this, so they fit in the cast iron pan a little better. Then I'm gonna go ahead and brown up all this bacon and dice it into fine pieces along with the scallions. Then I'm gonna go ahead and mix the cream cheese, goat cheese, shredded sharp cheddar, scallions, and bacon bits in a bowl, and that's gonna be my stuffing. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get a very thin slice of mozzarella and place it on top of the jalapeno popper, and that's going to go ahead and get that perfect golden brown delicious look like you get on a pizza. The reason why we're using goat cheese and the scallions is to really balance out the hot pepper, because you have the heat from the jalapeno and then you have the savoriness from the cream cheese and the bacon, but you need a little something to balance that, and that's what we're getting with the tartness of the goat cheese and the scallion. So let's get cooking. This is some homemade bacon I made about a month ago. It has a lot of brown sugar in it, and I smoked it with some oak and hickory. It is just fantastic. So we're gonna go ahead and let this crisp up, and then we're gonna pull it off, dice it up, and throw it in our mixing bowl to get stuffed in our hot peppers. All right, we got all these stems trimmed up a little bit. Now we're gonna go ahead and slice off the top third, top quarter. Before you slice it, you wanna think how it's gonna sit in the cast iron pan, right? So there, that one's sitting pretty good like that. So that's how I'm gonna go ahead and slice it. Perfect. So I found out that a grape spoon actually works the best for cleaning out these poppers because of the little serrated edges there. It just pulls right out. All right, you got our first popper cleaned out, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing on the rest of these. Like I said, you wanna be able to set the popper in the pan without it rolling over once you fill it. So just practice on your board here, find a good spot, and then go ahead and give it a cut and clean it out just like this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to the rest of them now. Just in case you guys are wondering, this extra top piece I'm cutting off, it is not going to waste. I'm gonna go ahead and dice it up and use it in omelets tomorrow morning. All right, let's check on this bacon. Probably ready to give it a flip. Where's my fucking tongs? Adding so much sugar to this bacon, well, it tastes amazing. You gotta be careful how hot and fast you cook it. Otherwise it'll burn. Just gotta do low and slow or medium heat. All right, our bacon looks ready. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off, let it cool down a little bit, and then dice it up really fine and throw it in a bowl to mix with all the other ingredients to get stuffed in the poppers. All right, I went ahead and fit all my poppers in the cast iron pan. I got them all prepped, ready to go. So now we're gonna go ahead and get the mix ready. Go ahead and add our goat cheese, our cream cheese, and our shredded cheese. This is sharp cheddar. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up. All right, go ahead and do that on the rest of them and be good to go. All right, now that we have all of our peppers stuffed, we're gonna go ahead and put on a thin layer of mozzarella on all of these, and that's gonna give it that money shot at the end with that perfect golden brown top. And for the finishing touch, we're just gonna put a few little pieces of butter in here. We're cooking at about 325 degrees for those of you cooking at home that want to do this in your oven. We're gonna go ahead and leave this on here at 325 until we get a nice golden brown on our mozzarella. And the peppers should be done. And that's it, we're done. Go ahead and let this cool off a little bit. I'm gonna dig in. Yum. Look at that. And for that little extra pop, we're gonna put some fresh chives on top. Look at that. Beautiful. Now for my favorite part, the taste test. We're gonna leave these beautiful babies for my roommate. I'm gonna take one of these over here. Looks pretty good. Wow, that was good. The combination of everything together just works so well. You have the savoriness of the butter and the cream cheese. Then you got that punchy heat with the jalapeno. And then you have that tartness, that little zing, that acid, which comes in through that goat cheese. And then to round the texture of everything out, you have that crispy bacon in the middle. And everything together is just perfect. This is definitely my favorite recipe for jalapeno poppers, and I really hope you guys give it a shot because you will not be disappointed. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.